Okay, so this is a tutorial on how to navigate around our course site. So I want to start by just showing you that you'll log into your normal Blackboard screen. It should look similar to this. You'll look under where it says student, but mine's here on instructor, so we'll click on our course, public speaking, and you're going to see my contact information. And if you have any trouble, please do not hesitate to email me. I'm always happy to answer emails. And we can also make an appointment if you feel like you'd like to come in and chat a little bit. So over here in the navigation pane on the left, I want you to click and see that we've got syllabus. So on top, you have something called policies and expectations. That's what we call a syllabus addendum. And what that's going to be is the additional things that I require for the course that aren't specifically covered in the syllabus and the handbook. So you'll want to make sure you look through those. You also have the course handbook, and that's what's issued for all students that are taking regular sections of COM 1200. So you also want to make sure you're familiar with the information that's in the course handbook, and we'll go over more of that as we go forward in the class. I need to do so. You've also got the course content tab. That's got just some general things that everybody in COM 1200, all sections, has access to. And it's also got our Safe Assign folder, which you'll use later in the semester, so just know that that's there, and I'll tell you about it later. And finally, you've got the calendar. Now, I think that the calendar is easiest to view if you go over here and go to View Month. Now, when you click View Month, you'll see that we've already got some stuff on here. I put a link to the first day, but we'll also be giving our first speech at the beginning of September, so you're going to need to know what's required. We'll talk about that in class, but I also wanted you to know that as an online tool, if you find the date that we'll be giving that speech by just scrolling through the months, if you click on the first day, it'll say Introduction Speech Due. You've got the date, and that's of course our class time, but you've also got something in the description that says instructions for the assignment are here, and the rubric is here. So you need to be using those when you're preparing your speech. So if we click on where the instructions link is, you'll see that what it does is pull up a document that explains to you how to go through and do your speech. Also, you can click under the rubric, and if you click on that, that will pull up the grading rubric that I will use when I am watching your speech. And so you can look through and see kind of what I'm requiring. For the introduction speech, the rubric's pretty general, but sometimes it'll be more complicated, and it's really something you should get in the habit of checking. So that sort of summarizes what we've got. Make sure that you're just aware that you have access to all of these 4 tools on the left-hand pane, and I particularly want you to get in the habit of using the calendar. And maybe some of your other instructors are using calendar, so this will be a great tool then to kind of combine your schedule together. But if not, you really should be in the habit of making sure you're looking over when the due dates for all of the major speeches are. And again, viewing the month is probably the easiest way, but you'll see that you've got all of the due dates here. Please, again, send me an email if you have any questions about any of this. I'm absolutely happy to help out and always happy to hear from you. So I will see you later.